think? What do you think? Like, of course it stopped. Everybody was like, what the fuck is happening here?
Nothing stops the pit.
Well, apparently oral sex in the pit does. Welcome to another episode from Takedowns to Breakdowns with A&P, and today we're here to talk about a topic that perhaps, just perhaps, is not safe for work. I think it is.
I think it's not safe for work.
We're not showing the video. We're just talking about it. Since when talking about
it
is
not
safe for work?
But the content itself.
As long as the person has headphones on, it's totally fine.
That's true, but then that also kind of...
Okay, that makes it not safe for work.
I feel like not safe for work material stuff you can...
You can listen out loud?
Yeah.
In an office environment?
I wouldn't listen...
That eliminates all metal music.
That also eliminates almost half of our videos.
That is true. That is also a fact. So anyways, this past weekend on Maryland Death Fest, there was some oral sex happening during Autopsy set because, nothing says death metal and nothing says Autopsy as some oral sex in the pit.
Exactly. We talk about karate in the pit, WWE in the pit. No.
I think this is the first time we're talking about oral sex in the pit.
Exactly. I mean, people are actually going to a new... I don't want to say low. I feel
the guy was technically laying down, so I don't think you can get any lower than that.
That's true.
He was laying down.
But fuck, I never thought we would be here to talk about this.
Neither did I.
I thought we'd be here. Maybe there was like over karate in the pit, like someone just full on drop kicked somebody or some bullshit like that. No, we've hit a new extreme. Oral sex in the pit.
I mean, it is an extreme metal festival. It is Maryland Death Fest.
It is.
So if you're gonna go extreme, you might as well go all sorts of extreme.
That's true.
On the festival. So. I've seen the video because the video broke out over the weekend. Yeah, because somebody filmed. I mean, how can you
not film it?
We live in an age where everybody has their cell phones out during any song, any moment of a concert. And how are you not going to film that?
I want to ask. I haven't watched the video. Obviously, you were the guinea pig on this experiment.
I had to do it for
journalistic reasons.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I want to ask something. Was the camera like shaky, like how school fight cameras are shaky?
No.
Or was it like perfect?
It was actually pretty steady.
I'm surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was a GoPro. It looked like it wasn't as shaky as I was expecting it to be. So it actually, whoever filmed it has good wrists.
Yeah.
At the very minimum.
In the pit.
Which is
I don't know,
very
rare.
The
circle, the pit stopped?
Dude, like you what do you think? What do you think? Like, of course it stopped. Everybody was like, what the fuck is happening here?
Nothing stops the pit.
Well, apparently oral sex in the pit does. So... I don't know. I don't know 100% of the details because there's still some murky elements coming out, for lack of a better term.
Okay.
For lack of a better term.
Murky is not the word I would use.
I originally, when I saw the video, I thought these are two random people, like some guy and girl that met at the show, and they're like, "You want to go for it? Fuck, let's do it."
The porta potties are too far.
What the fuck does that have to do with the porta parties? Like, if you're gonna have oral sex, I would say that probably is the worst place to do it. It's freaking disgusting.
Okay, but privacy...
Maybe behind...
Okay, but still, privacy out the way.
I don't think they were concerned about privacy.
No, I feel like privacy was the last thing they were worried about.
Privacy was the last concern. I was thinking about hygiene, actually. Like, how long have they been without a shower? How hot was on that day? Was shit, a little bit steamy? Like, like the private parts, like, was the junk a little steam? That's what I was...
Those are the questions you're asking.
That was the questions I was asking myself when I was watching, and I'm thinking now that probably I'm the only one asking those questions.
Yeah, I feel like more people are asking, like, what is going through your brain at that point where you're
Why did you do it?
Yeah, like, I'm much further, like... I bet you people there were like, God damn.
How big of a fan of Autopsy are you?
Exactly.
That shit turns you on so much that you fucking... Like, you muff dive
Like, it's not scorpions that's going to turn you on.
By the way, I've never seen anybody have oral sex during a Scorpions show, just for sake of the argument.
Which I feel like
if there's a band...
If there's a band... Then
maybe Whitesnake as well.
Yeah, if there's a band, you're going to have oral sex in the pit.
There's no pit in a Scorpion.
Obviously, there's no pit.
General admission area.
You know why? Because I started thinking about the last time we saw Scorpions, and there was the general admission area. So that's what I'm thinking about.
You can see that in that area there.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It was an Autopsy. So but it's Maryland Death Fest. It's not like Scorpions are headlining.
Dead Fest.
So, anyways, when I saw the video, first I thought these are two random people that met each other, and they thought, like, let's fucking have a go at it, which would have been totally fine.
Yeah.
Would have been totally fine. But I'm not judging.
I feel like when you told me about this, that's not the first thing that came... I already knew that.
There were a couple?
Yeah, because there's no way you just do this with someone random, unless you have, like, big cojones.
The cojones were not involved, by the way.
Yeah, I know about that too.
So it didn't take any cojones whatsoever to get this shit underway. So the video shows this dude laying down on the ground in the middle of while the band is playing. By the way,
Yeah.
This is an outdoor festival in Maryland. Which, by the way, you can buy better promo than this. I'm going there next year. Not because of this, but now I'm fucking intrigued about the festival like itself as a whole, right? Like because it's predominantly death metal bands. I'm definitely contemplating doing a trip to Maryland for this festival because now I feel like the bar has been set really low. So
have fun.
Why you don't want to go?
I don't want to go. I don't like. I don't think I'm gonna enjoy the music, nor will I enjoy whatever the fuck happens in the pit.
There was some good bands there that you would have liked. Soulfly was there. Destruction was there. Nervosa was there. So there's some,
maybe the some bands.
Okay, so there's some bands that you would enjoy. So not everything is gonna be outside of the realm that you love when it comes to metal. So anyways, the video shows the guy laying down on the ground with a girl that pulled her shorts or pants down, and she's sitting on his face while people are like circle pit around them.
It's like some type of fucking ritual.
And there's like,
oh my god, what if it was, I don't know, I'm not gonna say it.
What?
Like during Soulfly, just...
No, it was Autopsy.
I know, but it would have been funnier if it was during Soulfly.
Why?
Because it looks like a ritual.
Oh! I didn't think about that. They should have waited for the right band.
They should have waited for the right band.
Maybe they're such big fans of Autopsy that every time they hear it, they get wet and they fucking have to go at it. So, anyways, so you see them doing their thing while people are like, the pit opened up. They're doing this, right? Some people are like running around them, and then some people are like looking like up close. Like
yeah, because you're like rubbing your eyes. You're like, I don't think I'm seeing what I'm seeing.
I know, but you don't have to put your fucking nose. And the woman's privates.
I mean, he did.
No, he did, but I'm talking about other people who are watching. There's like one dude that gets all up in her business.
I bet you.
Maybe he has poor eyesight. Maybe that's
most
what it
likely,
is.
That's
like
what it is. The dust out of his eyes. He's like,
I can't believe this is happening. I have to get
no way.
I have to get up and close and put my nose where her ass crack is. Like, I'm thinking like, dude, like, give them some room. You know what I mean? But I guess that was not important for them or the people around. I guess they wanted to do something. It comes down to you just wanting to be out there, I guess.
Whatever.
There's
time. I feel like
there's no other logical explanation. Why would you do something like that? You just want to shock people.
Exactly.
That's all that comes down to.
There's a time and place. Definitely not that time nor that place was a good idea.
I wonder if it was during the solo and he was using his tongue to do like the lick.
Fuck.
See what I did there?
I saw what you did there, yeah.
These jokes, they write themselves. I don't know if the video is still up, but you gotta check it out.
I don't want to check it out, actually.
Dude, it's... In the beginning, I was watching and I was like, is this what I think it is? Because first I thought it was just like... her zipper was broken, and he was laying down like a mechanic under a car, and he was trying to fix her zipper or something. No. Being the nice guy that he was,
getting a good angle.
Yeah, well, you have to get up and close. A mechanic cannot fix under the hood, on top of the hood. He has to go under the hood. So that's what but because I saw the other people getting up and close and looking, and I'm like, this can't be what I think it is.
See,
it was.
For me, it's more like, if I was there. And I just see that.
Would you film it?
Huh?
Question number 1. If you were there, would you film it with your cell phone?
Would I film it with my cell phone?
Is it even legal, though?
That would be like the third thing that came to my mind. The first thing would be like...
What the fuck would be the first and second?
The first thing would be like, okay, what the fuck is happening over there? The second is like, are my eyes deceiving me? And the third thing is, let me post this on social media.
To post it, you have to film it. How do you post? Just take a picture?
Exactly. So I would film.
I just don't know.
But people...
With no consent, does that make it illegal?
Listen...
Is this pornography?
Well, technically it's a crime.
To post the video of them doing it without their consent?
Isn't it's public nudity.
What they're doing, they're committing a crime.
Technically what they're doing is committing a crime.
Yeah. Or a felony, or whatever.
Whatever it is.
I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know the technical terms. But I agree with you on that. But then recording it is no different either.
That's true, but the world needs to see.
The world got to see it.
The world got to see. Sometimes you got to take the law into your own hands.
The only thing I have to say is the person who was filming it, maybe they had some law degree or some legal knowledge, because the angle was from the back. So you can't see her cooch. You see what I'm saying? You see the guy's face. He's laying down. You see the guy's face. You see her sitting on his face.
You don't see the.
You don't see the guy's tongue. You don't see. I don't think you even see her butt crack.
Whoever's doing this is the smartest person in the world because it just looks like it doesn't look like much. But I guess. It
looked like when Yokozuna used to sit
on
people's chests. That's what it kind of looked. Yeah, that's kind of what it looked like.
So smart because you can't. I don't think you can get sued for that because you're not really filming them.
There's no
there's
zero nudity. Actually, there was no nudity really in the video.
And I guess I feel like
not really zero nudity because you can see her bum.
Okay, but the only way
that's really minimal.
The only way you can really get the full of what actually happened is the people who were there on the other side. So.
Whoever was facing her got a frontal view. The guy was playing, I'm sure, fiddle with his tongue. And if you have that prime seat, you know what I mean, that VIP ticket, you could see the whole thing happening right in front of you while Autopsy is playing. Let's not forget that. They didn't stop the set. The set didn't stop.
I feel like Autopsy playing would be the last thing that comes to mind.
It would be your least concern.
I feel like everything just kind of
everything goes blank.
Actually, I don't even know why I even thought. There's no way I'd even be in the pit for Autopsy. I feel like that's
you probably would be buying a beer. The band is not your cup of tea.
They're not my cup of tea. So I don't.
But then you're at the beer stand and you hear this is going down.
I'm not walking towards it.
I'm fucking running it. I know. I'm running it. I'm not walking either. I'm fucking running it.
I'm
not missing this shit. Are you kidding me?
Why would I go?
It's a fucking train wreck happening there.
Why would I go out of my way? If people are fighting in the pit, completely different story. I want to go there and I want to see it. This is more like
we have our priorities are completely out of alignment here.
If I'm at a metal show, the last thing I want to see is a guy.
You're not even slightly intrigued.
No. Now, if there's a fight going on, fuck yeah, I want to watch that. But why would I?
You have a violent nature to you.
Yeah.
I'm more of a loving guy. I want to see two people loving each other.
No, because
during a death metal set.
Because I'd rather keep all the food that I ate the day during that day in my stomach.
The only to finish off this conversation, the only thing that I was disappointed about. Well, once again,
is the camera angle.
Well, okay, so there's two things I'm disappointed about. One thing is, once again, I'm sure they're huge fans of Autopsy, and that's what got them going.
Yeah.
I never thought. I don't think anybody's ever said that about Autopsy's music.
They should be. They should be this is the biggest compliment.
Dude, these guys, the girl and the guy, they should have VIP tickets for every Autopsy show whenever they come to town. So anyhow, two things. One, slightly disappointed with the camera angle. I'm not gonna lie. That's one.
Okay.
And then the second thing I'm gonna say is that if you're gonna do set activity, I can think of two bands that would be way more appropriate than Autopsy. One, Cannibal Corpse.
Okay.
And
now
two,
where we're going. Okay.
And two, Lividity.
Okay.
If Lividity is playing, then I could totally see that.
I thought we were gonna go with the bands that we said at the start, but no. Fucking Cannibal Corpse and Lividity.
What was the bands that we said?
Scorpions.
No, this is a death metal festival. I'm talking about I'm talking about it in the spectrum of where they were. They're at the. I don't think Lividity was playing, and I don't think Cannibal Corpse played there either. But, so they're not playing. But in the theme of the
Soulfly then. Because technically they were in the middle, and then everyone running around. It looks like a ritual. So
maybe destruction, because that was very destructive what they did. But anyhow,
it destroyed the vibe.
I think it enhanced the vibe.
There's no way.
People were fucking having a good time with it.
But if people stopped moshing, that destroys the vibe. That destroys the mosh.
You get into a different vibe.
Oh.
So what I'm saying is...
then it just turns into an orgy instead of a mosh pit. What the fuck?
Now there's a show I would like to attend to. So what I'm saying is, to finish off this conversation, is that understanding that those two bands were not there, but in the theme of the festival is a death metal festival. I think if you're going to go down on a girl, your girl, somebody else's girl, a girl that's walking by, whatever floats your boat. I'm not here to pass judgment. But if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna lick the carpet, make sure at least the band kind of, enhances the vibe. And I'm thinking Cannibal Corpse and Lividity would be the two main runners. I'm sure the guys from Lividity would have a fucking great time if that happened during their set. Are you kidding?
Probably.
They probably would invite them on stage. Or give them,
I feel like this is just
a T-shirt or something.
I don't know, man.
You don't see Lividity having a great time with somebody?
No, I see them having a great time. I feel like the story is more like a big what the fuck. This entire story is just a big what the fuck.
I don't know. Well, there was definitely some fucking.
There was definitely some fucking.
Yeah, so
I don't know about the what though, but
yeah, maybe just a little bit of one, not as much of the others.
When I heard about this, I'm like, God, people. I never thought that people would.
Dude, a year ago, the lead singer of that band
I know.
pissed on the dude's face.
And you know what? That's what this reminded me of right at the start. I'm like, well, we got to that, so I mean, the sky's the limit. So what's next? My question now to end off the video is, what's next? Because I feel like the next festival.
I don't know, but is there anything now that would surprise you, like sexual? We're talking about sexually, because the first one, pissing on somebody's face, that could be considered.
That's kinky.
Yeah. So that's some R. Kelly shit. So but now you're going into this area here. So the question is, like, in the sexual realm, what the fuck is next at a metal show?
I feel like. I don't know.
Full-on penetration?
You don't have to go sexual anymore. It's within the pit now. So now we have to find, like, we have oral sex.
A guy helicopter dicking in the middle of the pit?
That
would be fucking hilarious.
That would be fucking hilarious.
That would be hilarious. That would open up the pit.
Yeah, something also I wouldn't be running towards.
Fuck, I would be running towards the area because I want to fucking watch it. It's going to be fucking hilarious. Dude, it's for the lols. You gotta do it for the lols.
Yeah, watching a guy whip his dick out and start helicoptering for the lols.
He has to be well endowed though, because otherwise it's otherwise it's not a helicopter. At that point, you're just like a little steamboat turbine. You know what I mean?
It's a little engine that could.
Yes, exactly. All right. On that note, guys, let us know in the comment section if this even shocked you. Are you surprised that this happened? Maybe it's because it's Maryland. The people in Maryland, but there's a lot of people traveling from all over the place. I don't even know if these people are from Maryland or not. But anyhow, I one thing I guarantee you guys would never see this at a Canadian festival.
Yeah.
100%.
I'm actually surprised it was at an American festival. You would think, like, us North Americans are very
guarded?
We're very guarded, yeah, about like our private places. I feel like Europe, they're very open about it. So
but I feel like metalheads in general are completely different.
I thought you were going to say Americans in general.
No, metalheads in general are completely different.
Because both are built different,
and they're not built to last. I just feel like this couple here. They probably had something to drink, maybe something to smoke. They were having a good time, and it felt like
most likely something to smoke.
Yeah, so let's fucking go. Let's fucking do it.
If this couple doesn't stay together, then I don't know. We're all doomed.
This is a power couple. Who's sex in the pit stays in the pit.
Exactly. Imagine like you're telling your kids like stories of your past.
I hope this will not be one of them.
I hope this is not one of them.
I think they forgot the fact that once it's on the internet, it's on the internet forever.
Oh fuck yeah.
So they're not going to be able to
outlive
this, that's for sure. All right, guys, hit us up in the comment section. Let us know your thoughts. What's the strangest thing that you've ever seen at a metal festival? Let us know when we'll see you guys at the next video.
See ya.